Have you ever wondered if life is trying to send you a message? What if those strange feelings you've been having, or the subtle signs around you, aren't random at all, but are clues pointing towards something much bigger? Your destiny? Yes, the universe might be trying to nudge you onto a path meant for you, a path only the chosen few will recognize. But here's the thing. Destiny doesn't come with an instruction manual. Instead, it speaks in whispers, in moments of intuition that feel strange or even unsettling. Are you listening? If you're among the rare souls destined for something greater, you probably already know it. Authenticity isn't something you can fake, nor would you want to. When a situation doesn't feel right, you simply can't pretend otherwise. It's as if you have a natural radar for detecting dishonesty and superficiality in others. People too obsessed with material possessions, those who delight in spreading rumors, or those who bully others, they're the ones you just can't seem to connect with. And why would you? You, after all, have a unique gift, the ability to sense when someone's not being genuine. It's almost as if it's written into your DNA. But this gift isn't just about protecting yourself from insincerity. It's also what sets you apart from the crowd. While others find comfort in the routine, you feel a constant pull towards something more significant, something beyond the ordinary. Life, for you, isn't about following the well-trodden path. It's about venturing into the unknown, embracing every challenge with open arms, and taking the road less traveled, as Robert Frost so famously said. Sure, this path comes with its hardships, but every obstacle only serves to make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And here's the best part. Your journey isn't just about you. The challenges you face and the wisdom you gain along the way are meant to help others. Your experiences give you a deep well of empathy and insight, allowing you to guide those who are struggling to find their own way. Every hardship you endure becomes an opportunity, not just for your own growth, but for making a positive impact on the world around you. So when the road gets tough and the purpose of your struggles isn't always clear, remember this. Every bit of pain you face has a reason. It's molding you into someone stronger, someone capable of helping others find their light. Keep pushing forward, because your journey holds a power far greater than you can imagine. You are never truly alone, even in your darkest moments. Your path is preparing you for something extraordinary. Are you the healer you've been searching for? Have you ever noticed that in the midst of your own struggles, you somehow find the strength to help others? It's almost as if, without even realizing it, you become a healer, a guide for those around you. You're not someone who just focuses on self-care. No, you serve others. You enhance the lives of those in your orbit, becoming a savior when they need it most. But here's the catch. This role you play is not a coincidence. It's a reflection of something much deeper inside you. You carry an insatiable thirst for truth, a yearning that has been with you since childhood. You've never been satisfied with accepting the world at face value. Instead, you've always asked questions, sought out deeper meanings, and refused to conform to what society expects. Your heart seeks answers, but it's not just impulsive emotion that drives you. You've learned that following your heart must come with balance. Your emotions, while powerful, are not meant to cloud your judgment, but to guide you alongside reason. Life, after all, is not about choosing between heart and mind. It's about aligning both, finding that delicate equilibrium where your inner voice can lead you while remaining grounded in rational thought. This is where real wisdom begins, the moment you stop separating emotion from reason, and instead unite them to make choices that align with your highest self. As the ancient philosopher Socrates once said, an unexamined life is not worth living. And you, more than anyone else, know the truth of this. You're on a personal quest, a journey to understand the essence of who you truly are. You're not just floating through life, following the crowd. You're diving deep, asking the difficult questions, and searching for answers not just in the world, but within yourself. And maybe, just maybe, you've often felt like the odd one out in your family or social circle. It's as if you see things from a completely different perspective, and your beliefs often set you apart. But that's precisely what makes you special. You're not here to fit in. You're here to carve out a unique path, one that perhaps those around you don't quite understand. This divergence in beliefs and values, especially from family, might seem isolating at times, but it's a sign of your unique calling. You're not meant to follow the same journey as others. Instead, you're on a profound quest for deeper understanding, exploring the mysteries of existence and seeking truths that resonate with your soul. In Sadhguru's inner engineering, the journey within is the ultimate science. Just as we need modern science to navigate the external world, there is a need for inner science to navigate the depths of our consciousness. It's this science that you've been exploring all along, even if you didn't know it by name. As Sadhguru says, blissfulness is not something that comes from outside. It is something you dig from deep within. This pursuit of truth, this desire for balance, this thirst for meaning, it all points to one thing. The answers you seek lie within. You're both the question and the answer. Have you ever felt like you're moving to a rhythm no one else can hear? As if the world spins on one axis, but you're marching to a beat of your own? That sense of being out of sync with those around you, of feeling isolated, even in a crowd. It's not an accident. It's a sign, a signal that you're meant for something greater than simply fitting in. Your journey is different, and while it can feel lonely, it's because you're walking a path reserved for those called to something extraordinary. It's no coincidence that, despite the hardships you've faced, you still find it within yourself to be kind. You possess a heart so pure that even when others have taken advantage of your generosity, you remain unwavering in your desire to help. This isn't weakness. It's a strength many don't possess. You give selflessly because that's who you are, a born giver, someone who feels most alive when bringing happiness to others, even when it means giving more than you receive in return. This, my friend, is the mark of someone chosen for a higher purpose. You've always had an inner knowing, a gut feeling that tells you you're here for a reason. It's like a fire inside your soul, something unshakable that continually pushes you forward, no matter the obstacles. You felt it, haven't you? That burning conviction that you're here to make a meaningful difference in the world. And it's not just about you. Your mission, your purpose is about creating positive change for others. As Rumi said, you were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? You are here to soar, to rise above the ordinary, to bring light where there's darkness. But there's more. You've often felt like an old soul, like you've experienced more than your years on this earth suggest. The way people interact, the conflict, the authority, the division, it often perplexes you. You long for something more, a place that feels like home but that you can't quite identify. This deep longing, this sense of missing something, is a sign. You're not here to follow the status quo. You're here to lead, to create, to transform. As Emerson once said, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Your mission to enact positive change is undeniable. The more you try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes. You can't suppress it because it's embedded in your very being. And yes, sometimes it feels like people don't understand you, like you're misunderstood even when you've done nothing wrong. But that's part of the journey. Those who walk the path of truth and purpose often face resistance. Remember Einstein's words. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Your quest for deeper meaning, for truth, is what sets you apart. You may not always receive the validation or recognition you deserve, but that's not why you're here. You're here to make a difference, even if that means walking this path alone. The world needs people like you, those willing to follow their heart despite the challenges, to bring about a brighter, more compassionate future. Your calling is greater than conformity. It's time to fully embrace your uniqueness and let your purpose shine. Why your light makes others uncomfortable, and why it must keep shining. Ever wondered why your pure intentions and kind heart make some people uncomfortable? It's almost as if your very presence shines a light that others aren't ready to face. When you radiate goodness, it can act like a mirror, reflecting back the parts of themselves they'd rather keep hidden. But make no mistake, this is not a sign to dim your light. In fact, the brighter you shine, the more you fulfill the mission you're here for. As you continue to grow spiritually, your inner light will become even more intense. Some people will be drawn to it like moths to a flame, and they'll feel uplifted by your energy. But others? They may react negatively, even with resistance or discomfort. Here's the key. Their reactions aren't about you. They stem from their own internal struggles, and you must not let their discomfort sway you from your path. You are a light worker, a being chosen to bring love and healing to the world, and this journey requires you to keep shining no matter what. The universe is guiding and protecting you in ways you may not always see, but deep down, you've always felt it. That sense of being chosen for something greater, of having a purpose that goes beyond just surviving the day-to-day, is your constant companion. And despite the confusion, the negativity, or even the occasional loneliness, you know that the universe has your back. Trust in that guidance. You are here for a reason, and that reason is vital to the world's collective growth. You might often feel like an old soul, someone who's lived through more lifetimes than your age can explain. The state of the world, the violence, the hate, it all baffles you, doesn't it? It feels alien to your very nature, and sometimes you long for a place you can't quite name, a home that isn't of this earth. But that longing is part of your mission. You're here to be a beacon of peace, a reminder that the human experience is capable of much more than what we see. You are here to bring light to the darkness. Remember, not everyone will understand you. Sometimes, people might even dislike you for no apparent reason, and this can be perplexing, especially when all you've done is offer kindness. But don't let that discourage you. The more you align with your purpose, the more you'll see how their reactions are not a reflection of your worth, but of their unresolved shadows. As Sadhguru teaches, spiritual growth is about managing your own inner reality, not trying to control the reactions of others. The more you trust in your inner process, the less external negativity will affect you. So, keep shining, keep trusting, keep walking this path with the knowledge that you are guided, protected, and chosen for something significant. Your mission is to light up the world, and while it may not always be easy, it's a path filled with meaning and purpose. And remember, no matter how difficult the journey becomes, the universe is always on your side. Let your light be the force that brightens not just your path, but the path for others as well. I'd like to thank you all for your incredible support of these videos. If anything in today's message resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need this light in their life. Your support allows us to continue creating more content and sharing this wisdom with the world. Thank you for being part of this beautiful community, and may your life be filled with boundless joy, purpose, and blessings. Keep shining and stay connected to your higher self.